Well, I had a lot of plans today. I was going to come in here and work on that computer. I've been procrastinating on that, and today's going to be no exception. Yesterday it was warm. Today, I don't know what the temperature is right now. I can find out real quick. When I got up this morning, it was 32. I'd left it says it's 29 degrees outside. It went down. It got colder. It was supposed to be a low of 42 last night. That didn't happen. Fortunately, my expensive guitars are protected. But I turned the heat off and left it off, and I had Brandon come out here. He's home from work today. It's his days off. He'll go back on Monday to open the office and turn the heat on. The heat's on high in here, and it's still cold in here. Yeah, it's on high. It will stay on high all night. I don't like coming into a cold office. I've got my thicker hoodie. I've got a real thick one that I'm not wearing. And I'm having to wear this hearing aid full time now. This morning I hacked up something out of my head and it was solid. So evidently I've got some kind of sinus blockage going on. And that's due to the virus. Let me get a sip of water. Linda and I just got back from getting dog food, a few groceries. We're having chili for supper rather than homemade. I bought the big cans of Hormel, no beans, and guess what? They're no longer a gallon. They're like 3 quarts now. So I had to buy 3 of them at $15 a piece. And I was complaining about it, but I can use the cans in here for storage, get them washed out, peel the labels off of them, maybe screw them to the wall somewhere, and just to hold stuff. I was going to work on my van today. It's too cold to go out and do that. The best thing to do today is stay indoors and stay warm. But I'm going to do this vlog, and the quacking you hear in the background are my wife's ducks. They think they're starving. We just got back. $25, and well, you might as well say $27 altogether for a chicken scratch. It's outrageous, and the prices are just going to keep going up, folks. It's about time for me to put Shaun the Sheep in freezer camp. She and I went to breakfast, and then we went and did a little bit of shopping. She's not feeling well. Yesterday, she really didn't feel well. But things are okay. They're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. I keep forgetting to adjust the straps. I had to change overalls earlier because the other ones would probably stand up in the corner by themselves. It's a joke, but I'd had them on for 2 weeks. I change shirts about every other day, but I change overalls at least once a week. Try to change underwear and socks daily. Change navel lint and earwax every day. That's a joke, in case you didn't get it. Let me get this hearing aid out. I'm tired of, I can't hear anything over there now. The ducks are distracting. Now I can still hear them. When I blew my nose, my left eardrum popped. Now I can hear out of it some. Let me get a sip. My son Chris is coming over to offload everything off the trailer he borrowed, and then take the trailer back to his buddy Biggins. And while he's here, I get to see my grandsons, and they can come give Pawpaw hugses and get herbal teas out of the Frigidator up there. Haven't seen Tigger since yesterday. Yesterday it was warm. He was in only a diaper. He's a nature child. I think his nickname's Tarzan or something. He'll be out running around having a good old time, grabbing dirt, throwing it up, and running into it. And yesterday he was stealing things off of Chris's trailer out here. Let me see what the weather's going to do tomorrow, because I really need to be working on that van, and I need to work in here. If it had gotten warmer in here, I would go ahead and do something, but my knees are cold, and here's the deal. I've got badly damaged knees, and when they're cold, they get really painful, and so today's not a good fit for me to be in here. I'll leave that thing on high. Let's hit that. I don't want to see that. Get off of there. Says it's going to get up to 46 today. I wish it'd hurry up and do it. Tomorrow the high is going to be 71, Monday 73, Tuesday 72, Wednesday 75, and then on Thursday it gets cold again, back down to 46 for a high. This is the time of year where it's good pneumonia weather. Says by 1 o'clock, 1:15, which is shortly, it'll be 39. Is it gonna make it? I don't know. I have noticed, though, while we were out driving and attending to errands, thankfully my sweetheart went with me to help me take care of them. And I'm thankful she went to breakfast with me. So what will I do this afternoon if I'm not out here working? It's 1 o'clock, I'll be in the house. I'll probably take a hot bath to get the feeling better. And then what I will do is put on my lounge lizard clothes, which are my evening clothes, and basically do a whole lot of nothing. But people are driving bad right now. I really think part of the problem is just stress. Everybody's stressed out. Almost everybody I know is stressed out. The cost of living's just going out the roof. Thankfully, even though I quote-unquote have a fixed income, I have other things I do for extra money. I'm just not going to do them today. I tell you what, it's chilly. I've noticed that many of my friends here locally and on social media are just uber busy. It seems like they're busier than they've ever been in their life. I think that's by design. I think God is compressing time right now so that we can endure the things taking place. It seems like time's speeding up. I'll give you an example in my personal life. Last night I hurt bad, and I was up late. Linda went to bed really early, like at 9 o'clock, and then she got up later, caught me watching Batman Begins on my laptop. So she and I went into the parlor to watch it, and she was watching it with me, and I took a muscle relaxer, one of hers, and about the time it started getting really good on the show, that muscle, I had to go in and go to bed. I barely made it to bed, let's put it that way. And I think what I'm going to do, she and I have found a show we like to watch, and I'm going to, after I do this vlog, I'm just going to go get dressed for the evening early. But the compression of time deal, it was about 12:40 a.m. when that hit, and we went to bed. And the next thing I knew, it was 8 something in the morning, and I woke up and sat up. And then she and I both got up. I worry for my wife sometimes. I worry about her. Yeah, we're older, but she's not in good health. Neither am I, but I'm like an old leather boot. I just keep kicking rocks, you know. I'm tougher than an old leather boot. I have to go see my oncologist Friday. I might have cancer for a 6th time, number 6, SIX. If I do, I'll beat it again. I just refuse to give in to it. And Linda refused to give in to stage 4 cancer, and she's still out kicking around. A lot of fighting cancer is mental attitude. My attitude about cancer is this, and I really believe this: cancer's natural, it's normal, it's part of life. Dying is part of life. When you die, you don't really die. You know, Jesus conquered death. When you give up this body, you're going to a better place, literally. And you don't, death is not anything to be afraid of. I'm not saying that just because I've been dead several times. Before I ever was dead the first time, I wasn't afraid of it. It was an ingrained faith that there's something beyond. And I got that from my grandparents and my parents. And I have people I talk to, young people sometimes, that are deathly afraid of dying. You are an eternal person. Most people do not understand that. They really don't. And you do combine again with your loved ones, with your kindred dead. You really do. It doesn't matter what you think. What matters is what is. And what is you are eternal. You really are. I have people that dispute that. And how can I be friends with someone that's an atheist? And I do have friends that are atheists, proclaim they're atheist. It's because I understand human frailties and human foibles, and I understand that they're wrong and I'm right. How can I say that? It's simple. Number one, I've been on the other side. I know what's over there. You might not believe that, but that is an irrevocable fact for me. And I have many friends that have been over there. And I talk to them occasionally. The most vocal is my friend Daniel Brinkley, and he says, There is no death. You never die. And he's right, you don't. There are folks that call him an idiot. They castigate him. There are people that hate me. I understand that. You know, my late father had a statement that my brother Michael and I discussed on private message. Daddy didn't care what other people thought of him. I think genetically I inherited that from my earthly father. I don't care. What someone's opinion of me is not any of my business. It doesn't make one bit of difference in my life. My life consists of loving those I love and loving those I don't love that have things against me. You forgive them and move on and you pray for them. And that's what I do a bunch. My wife and I had a talk coming home from the feed store. I'm in a constant state of repentance, and I'm very thankful she loves me. I'm not a lovable person. I mean, I'm getting to be that. Hang on. Oh, man. Speaking of which, night before last, I had a nightmare that I woke up in the middle of the night and took my electric razor and shaved half my mustache off. So when I got up, first thing I was doing was feeling it was still there. I've wronged a bunch of people in my life, and when possible, I've gone to them and asked them to forgive me, and I've apologized. It's not always easy to do that, and you can't ever take it back. But I try. I've been a violent person most of my life. I no longer do that. I try not to. I try not to do anything. I'm doing my vlog. Come on in, sweetheart.
Sorry.
My wife just walked in the door.
I need 2 AAA batteries.
2 AAA batteries.
Yes, please.
Just a second. Folks, hold that thought. Well, since I get a tax deduction for these, I guess I can spare one. It's really a joke, and it's not, folks. These batteries belong to my film company. I'll just have to say that she's on the payroll or something. I don't know. Is it cold in here to you? It is to me.
I'm
Here's
hot.
Your battery, sweetheart.
I've been running around. I'm hot, honey.
I am not going to be in here this afternoon. I'm going to get done
Well,
doing
this needs to be turned up. It's not that warm in here.
It's all the way up, but it was off all night.
Oh,
so
no.
Brandon came out and... You're stealing a tea on top of everything else?
What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
See how she lined me out there? She just explained it real quick. But, I love that girl so much it hurts sometimes. Let me get a sip of water. I am trying to be a better person. I think I'm succeeding, but I don't know for a fact because I'm on the inside looking out. And it's like I told Linda coming back from the feed store. I still view myself as a bad man. I'm trying to not be. I'm in repentance constantly. But it's how I'm turned these days. Every day I think more and more about the wisdom my earthly father had. I wish all of you watching this could have met him. Now, I know Mom and John and my brother Michael have, because John and Michael are my brothers. They're his children. They knew him. But many of you don't. I wish you could have met him. Very intelligent man. Very amiable. Easy to be around, easy to get along with. When he and Mom and my little brothers and sisters lived at 1405 Farmington Avenue in Norman, Oklahoma, there was a guy that lived across the street named Mike Stewart. Dad had a sign business, and Mike Stewart was somebody that just couldn't hold down a job. And a big old fat boy. And one time I was riding in a car. Dad gave him a job helping coat boards so Dad could paint them, so that Mike could feed his wife and kids. But I was in the car with Mike, and he asked me a question, and he said, "Do you know why I like hanging around your dad?" And I said, "I have no idea." "So that I can drink from his strength. I can gather strength from him." And I thought about that, and the deal was, my old man was really strong physically, but he was strong emotionally. He always seemed to be calming influence. And like I said, one of the most amiable guys you'd ever want to meet. Well, if I'm going to go in the house and get a hot bath and put on my shorts and t-shirt and do a whole lot of nothing, this would be a good time to take a break. Mom, John, I love you with my whole heart. I do. Please stay warm up there in Noble, Oklahoma. My brother Michael Paul, I love you. Please stay warm and stay safe. My friend Chris Kimball, Kimball. I don't know if it's cold in Florida, excuse me, but it is sure chilly here. I wish I'd been smart enough to leave that heat on last night, but sometimes I do just real impulsive, stupid things, and leaving the heat off last night was one of them. It'll stay on tonight, and then tomorrow I can come out here and get some work done. Today's just not the day to do that. But Chris, I always appreciate your comments on my vlog and in private message and elsewhere. My buddy Monty Jones, Monty Jones, or Money Jones as YouTube calls you, I hope you're doing well. Hope you and yours are staying warm. To my friend Shelly Dion up in Illinois, I hope you're staying warm. I hope your mother is doing better. I'm praying for your mom and for you and yours. To my buddy David Talaga, I'm praying for you. I hope you're doing well. To my friend Jackie Brill, Sands, Sands, I hope you and yours up in Tennessee are doing well. Well, folks, God bless you. I love you. I really do. And like that sign right there says, you need to be kind. Yeah. Doesn't hurt a thing. It's free. And you might just change someone's life for the better. Love you. God bless you, and bye.